Okay, welcome. Hold on. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in today, you guys. You know how I like to do it. I just like to get right into the messages. We just had an eclipse. We just had a full moon eclipse, a lunar eclipse, and I think it brought everybody some really deep, heavy feelings. And so I'm just here to help you sort them out and get some clarity. I just made some moon water if you guys haven't, and this is what it looks like. But it was in literally like the moonlight for like 2 days. And I drank some, obviously, and I have another one. If you guys would like to know how to do that and set the intentions for that, go ahead and leave it down below in the comments. Again, if these messages don't resonate with you, leave them. And if they do, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't come at me because like I don't know your life. So you guys know how I do it. Let's get into the prayer. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, thank you so much for raising me up today and giving me the abundance, love, and opportunities and the choice to get to do this reading today. I appreciate you for all the connection that you bring me with the collective, and I'm ever so grateful for the mercy that you give me every day when I make the wrong choices and the love that you give me from learning those lessons. I appreciate you so much, and if you could be here with me in the reading, you know how I read my cards. If you are not called upon, you're not welcome. And I appreciate you. I love you. I am you. Let's get it started. Amen. So I'm using this Apocalyptus deck. This was like a gift that I got from someone when I moved to California. But let's get these cards out and get it going. So first we have the Ace of Swords. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Any messages for the collective? In the middle of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. I was like, I don't know if you guys can see that because I have a candle on. Okay. Any messages for the collective in the present moment? Any messages? Okay. And then I have the Queen of Wands. So already, I'm going to scoot this back a little bit. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's already much better. Okay, so already I'm seeing like in the present energy with these three cards. There were some harsh realities that came in. It looks like with this Ace of Cups. Usually I would try to differentiate that with, I would try to associate that with new beginnings and like lifestyles or people that you're wanting to cut out of your life, certain habits as well. But I'm really getting here that with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it's like you're on a journey, and to get to that journey, maybe you had to cut some things out. There were some things that were being repeated to you that needed to be like cut out in a sense. And then with the Queen of Wands, it's like you're trying to figure out ways. You're trying to figure out ways how to get to this goal or get to like this next step or get to this level of love and affection or get to this next job, like promotion, or get to like to be in this apartment. I'm also getting like getting an animal. I'm also getting I don't know, maybe someone's getting like a promotion with a job that works like as a garbage man or like in the sewer. I'm not sure, but that's like the image that it gave to me. Okay, in the past, we have the Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords. And I also have the Four of Cups. And then I also have two cards here. The All Gifted. And then the Princess of Pentacles. Okay. It looks like in the past with the Prince of Swords, there could have been somebody that kind of came in like a fake Casanova trying to... It's almost like they came in strong. They came in with a strong love connection. And then because they're a page, you know, like obviously it's like they're in and out. They're inconsistent. They don't understand where you're coming from. They can't really relate where you're coming from, even though you feel like you're trying to create some balance and trying to create some like clarity for them. They still argue with you about like, it's like they flip the script into thinking that whatever you're saying, like they try to turn themselves into the victim and try to like flip your words against you. And then with the Four of Cups, it's almost like you're holding on hope and hoping that this connection will work out. I'm getting some of you are also like pregnant or figuring out that you're pregnant, or your water broke. I don't know. What I'm seeing in this card right now, because this is an additional card that we brought out with the All Gifted. It's like you're being gifted with like, oh my gosh, maybe a birth of a new idea. We're going to go back and clarify these cards, you guys. Tell me the energy for the future, if there's any messages. Okay, I have the Nine of Swords, being in your head a lot. And then I also have the Lovers. So maybe you're in your head about a love connection, or you feel like your hands are tied in this love connection. Any more messages for the future, for the collective? I'll pull out those. I know, biatch. Okay, so I have the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, okay, and the Seven of Wands. So it looks like in the future energy, you're trying to figure out how you're in your head about a love situation, and it's like you're working on yourself, you're working on the things that you need to do, but you also are also very abundant. You bring things in, you bring in people to you. You are very intuitive, because there's an owl here. It's like you're building your coin and you're figuring out what you can do with it, and figuring, and not even figuring out, you're trying to decide if this person should get like this side of you, or like this piece of you, or like whatever you're working on. It's like, should I give them like a piece of that and what I've been working on? But let's clarify. Let's start over. Okay. So with the Ace of Wands, what can I get it? With the Ace of Wands, what was being cut out with the Ace of Wands? Four of Pentacles. So it lets me know that things that don't fit in your lifestyle, things that are not serving you. It's like your morals, like you cut things out, like you were thinking about some things that were a priority, and then you went back around and you reflected on what's happened this last full moon, and kind of just been like, oh, okay, these things don't even matter. These Four of Pentacles is what actually matters. And it's kind of like you're looking in the past, in the sense of like, for me, it looks like, it's like it's not like you're scared, but it's just like you're cautious that you cutting these things out won't come back to bite you in the ass. And it could be people, places, things. It could be a way of thinking. It could be a job. And then next we have the Eight of Cups. What messages? Oh, can you clarify the Eight of Cups? Oh. Okay, so I have the Princess of Swords. To clarify the Eight of Cups. So it's like, yeah, in this journey, she's like, these cups, she's setting these cups up right before, it's like the Eight of Cups, and then it's the Nine of Cups. So it's the Eight of Cups, and then it's usually like the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups represents things you have to work on. And this is like building on what you need to work on. It's like at the end, almost at the finish line. And it's clarified with the Princess of Swords. So it's like you went in and you determined what was important, what was not important, what was bringing you a higher vibration, what was bringing you a low vibration. And you slowly started cutting things off. People started realizing that you're taking away your energy. People are realizing that you're not really trying to connect with them like they used to, because they were using you the whole time. And I don't want to say it like that, but it's true. Like when you don't reciprocate the energy that someone else is giving to you, and that's just their vibration, one, ask yourself, why is this person in my life? And then two, if you're not matching their vibration, you're pretty much sucking their energy out of them, knowing that they're a creator. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the person made the movie for you, and now you're watching it after they already asked you if you wanted to be an actor in the movie. you know, so it's just like you're enjoying the benefit. And so it's like, oh, you only get to watch the movie once, or it's like, this is a sneak peek, I can't let you see like all of it. Maybe if you're in the movie I could show you all of it, but it's like you were eager to kind of, and this is the opposite person, this isn't you, collective. And so it's like the opposite person was the one watching the movie, and you had to like cut them off because you're just like, okay, I only can give you a snippet. Like I work for the actual company, so it's like I only can give you a snippet. I can't really like give you more than that. And it's like the other person is almost like upset in a sense, but you had to literally go deep and figure out what serves you and doesn't serve you. But it's like you almost use manifestation. You didn't have to use it. Like you didn't have to do anything or talk to the person. It was more energetically. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. So I have the Sun card, yeah. So after you cut everything out, you turn into this Queen of Wands of really being like the manifester. It's just like I said, you were just manifesting. Like you didn't have to tell this person that you don't fuck with them anymore. It was literally like energetically they know that they don't fuck with you anymore, but the other person on the other side wasn't doing anything anyways. Like they weren't going to try to save the connection because they were just here to watch like the movie and the flicks and, you know, to share with other people. And so because we have the Queen of Wands and then also the Sun card here, it lets me know that you're major manifesting right now. You're manifesting a bunch of things right now. I'm like, right, what's being manifested? The Six of Wands. So yeah, it's just like you're manifesting things that make you happy, starting a new empire, connecting with new people, like festival. I'm getting like celebrations, marriage, like whatever your fulfillment is, the Six of Wands is definitely like a very calm, balancing energy. And because 6 is like also a master number, it's like, how do I put it? It's like you're versatile with how you get your manifestations. Okay, we're going to go in the past to kind of see what got you to this point of feeling like you have to change like what your morals are in a sense. So we have the Six of Wands clarifying the Prince of Swords. So yeah, literally this Prince of Swords, it's like he's the Prince of Swords. So he has all the swords, and these are your 6 swords that you have over here. You have your 6 of Swords and the burdens that you have, but he's the master of all burdens. And not even he, it could be she, but yeah, he's somebody that doesn't even know how to master their emotions, but like he somehow, it's like he's a master manipulator in the sense of how he deals with people in situations. So you already have your burdens and you're feeling super like, you're already feeling burdensome, or like you don't want to bother people. Like this is you here trying to like, oh my gosh, like I have all these issues and I don't want to bother them with my issues, and I know that they have issues. I'm like, I'm feeling attacked. And the Prince of Swords, he comes in, he's ready for the bullshit energy. You're trying to be all serene and figure out what shit's going on. He's ready with his bullshit energy, you know what I'm saying? And it's somebody who, like I said, is a master because he's riding an eagle. How the fuck do you ride an eagle, bro? Exactly. Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups. Can you clarify the 4 of Cups of not... Oh, I was like, sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna take... I'll take this first card. I'm not gonna take these cards. I'm not gonna take these cards. I need other cards because they fell out. Give me a second. Can you clarify the 4 of Cups? Thank you. With the 4 of Cups here, I have the Hierophant. So it's like your focus is just like you already didn't want to bother them with your problems, and now you're focused on... It's like you also care about them too, though. You care about how they feel. You care about, you know what I'm saying? But the real victory is in the back with this huge cup in the back. Like these are bronze cups. That's a gold cup. This is like $15 each. This is like $150 each. And it's like you're looking in because you want to heal the person that you see. It's like the person... It's like you want to be able to help the person out because they have potential in growing and being like a better person. Because look, this is starting like as small and then, you know, reaching like adulthood. And you already feel like you've experienced like some of these gifts that God's giving you that you've been working on. And, you know, it's like these cups are representing It's like these cups are representing like the potential that your person has. It's just like, oh, you know, like last time, it's like something magical happened. It's just like, oh, how do I put it? It's like, oh, last time I came to this fountain, and maybe this was a dream or something. Like last time I came to this fountain, one of these cups turned into a gold cup. And okay, so let me put it like this. I'm gonna break something down to you. So some of you may feel like in the past you've had a lover or somebody come into your life and they were just like an amazing person, and they were like, oh my God, like how could this person come to me, and you treated them pretty bad, right? And you're just like, oh damn, like that was an opportunity that I definitely passed up because I wasn't ready. So you still needed to work on yourself. And so with this Four of Cups is literally like, oh, I've had like a good person before, so let me keep hope in the connection, because last time I had hope in a situation and I was sad, someone came to me that felt like this gold cup. But it's like, that's not how life works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, there's no code to you being a good person and then you being blessed with something in life that you expected. We get the things that we need. We don't get the things that we want all the time. So you were blessed with the person that you needed at the time and it felt super right, but it wasn't the person that you wanted. So it's like you saw the potential in this new connection and you thought that maybe this person could be like your fulfillment, or this job or whatever like this decision is, it could be like your fulfillment because you saw it happen before. Oh, this makes me emotional. Okay, and then clarifying like the all gifted card, I have the Temperance. Look, Temperance, things that have to be brought into balance. He's creating like this potion because like shit's out of balance. Like he's like also a major manifester. He's very intuitive, but he knows that this is like his purpose, what he's doing. It's just like all these cards, whatever these actions are in this card, in these cards, it's there's a reason why we're at the right place at the right time. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing, even if we don't feel like it's enough. But it's just like, this is his part. This is how he's playing it. And also with the all gifted, it's almost like you had to get this lesson. The lesson was a gift, and you had to get this lesson by understanding that there's balance. There has to be some type of balance in life. And you understand that, but the person that you think that has potential doesn't understand that, and they're not at that level yet. And then we also have the Six of Pentacles, clarifying with this Temperance card. It's just like, yeah, some things, it's like there was a lesson that needed to be learned. There was some balance that needed to be restored. There's a lot of sixes on the board. Let me see. We have the Princess of Pentacles. Let me clarify that. So this is why you're feeling like this in the past. There's somebody that you maybe felt a connection with and they gave you some anxiety. They show that they have some potential sometimes, but it's not all the time. This is too many cards, Spirit, because I have to clarify. And then tell me about this Princess of Pentacles. So I have the Tower moment. So in the past, you guys maybe have had a fallout or maybe like an argument or something like that. Could be over a baby's mom because she is pregnant, or a new beginning, or maybe you wanted to start like a new journey and this person like had an issue with you starting a new journey and starting to focus on yourself, and it created like an argument or a Tower moment that wasn't, you know, it's like it's never needed. Sometimes it is needed, I lie. But it's like the person created the Tower moment for you, and it brought you into like, oh, okay, this person doesn't really care about me and how I feel. Like all this stuff happening of like the manipulation and having potential and trying to show them like this could be a better way for them and things could work easier. They fought against this connection, and they fought, and they were just like, oh, okay, well, I've always did things this way and this always worked out for me. And when you get in a connection with somebody, you get in a relationship or you get in a friendship or anything, any type of connection that you have with anybody, you have to understand when it's a connection, it's more than just you. It's very selfish for people to think that when they get in a connection or they want to hang out with a new friend, or, you know, I want to start a family or whatever it is, to only think of, and it's just like you can't take the consideration of somebody else without them being involved. And that's why this Tower moment have to happen, for you to figure out what your morals are, to figure out what journey you're going on. Because it's like you had to cut a lot of things out for you to get to this place where you can start manifesting things of your own again. Because the last time you manifested this Prince of Swords because you needed to learn a lesson of people playing with you. It's like you needed to learn a lesson that, you know, you have a higher purpose and you deserve more. You have been learning a lot. And this was just like an extra like lesson or test to say, hey, did you really learn your lesson? And so in the future, we do have, after you manifest like some stability and you possibly just like start separating like from this person, because yeah, you're looking back like, all right, I left you, motherfucker. Look, hold on. It's like, look, the Tower, that was hella ugly with the hands. Okay, like the Tower, it's like the Four of Pentacles is like looking back like, damn, like that Tower moment over here. Oh wait, is it this way? Okay, it's like, damn, that Tower moment just happened. I gotta get away from there. So you honed in on things that are important to you and grabbed them. You took the pentacles out of everything that was in this tower of like bullshit, and you left, whether it was like with your dignity, whether that was with like your kid, whether that was with like the job. It's just like everyone else was firing everybody else at the job, and then you tried to like be like, oh, okay, well, this is the shit that I'm taking with me and I'm about to go because like you guys got the game fucked up, or you're just keeping your head down at work because you see like the outside is crazy. And so yeah, you just had to take your things and go. And so we're gonna get into this Nine of Swords. So can you guys see that? Sorry I don't have like a better light. I should probably clean off my camera. So the Nine of Swords, you're really in your head though. Like after you made this decision, it's like you feel maybe like this was like too much, what is it? What do people say? It's too much to chew. You bit off too much to chew. Because yeah, I have the Seven of Wands here. And then also the Nine of Swords. So it's almost like you're busy it's like you're in your head thinking of like how busy you're going to be, what you're going to have to do, how you're going to get over this, and, you know, and instead of turning it into power, you're turning it, it's like you have this part of you that really wants to come out and like bust through like this nutshell of a life, but you're also being, it's like there's two sides of you almost. Like this side is a super powerful side that you feel sometimes, and then this is like the self-conscious side that you also feel as well. And so in the future, you may feel like waves of like, maybe I'm doing the right thing. Oh, I'm tired today. Like, am I doing the right thing? So a lot of like contemplation. Can I have some clarity with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. It's like starting over, trying to figure out where to start over, trying to figure out like what is a place that you call home, and trying to look for like the faith. You're looking for the faith to be restored, and I understand that completely. Sometimes faith needs to be restored for other things to happen, because when you get into situations and you get around people that don't really understand that just, you know, not harming other people is just an okay goal, but they choose to hurt people, it causes more damage than they think, and they live in the karma every day with that. So when you separate yourself from that and you really reflect, with this new moon, we really had to reflect to see like what makes us happy, what doesn't. When you go back and when you reflect on like what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy, you're usually left with a really small list. And that list is usually that Five of Pentacles of feeling like halfway in between, in limbo. And so we also have the Lovers card here. Look, the lowest solar eclipse. Okay, that was at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Swords. And so the Lovers, okay, as you're going into, in the future, as you're going into like this, going back and forth, hot and cold, trying to figure out what a good balance is, the Lovers here, please clarify the Lovers card. Hold on. Sorry, cards is dropping. Clarify the Lovers card for me in the future. Clarify what the Lovers card is in the future. So the Nine of Cups. It's like one person's working on themselves in the relationship and the other person's not, or in the connection. And this could be at work too. Like you're the person that works harder than everybody else at work. The other person is literally like this statue in the back, like not doing anything. Like they're literally watching you eat grapes and have oil rubbed down on your body, and people admire you, and they're just sitting in the back like watching you, hoping that like, you know, that could be them someday. But they're not taking any action. They're not a real statue. They're just painted in gold. They used to do that back in the day, like in the Roman times, they would like paint people gold and like people would have to sit there as statues. So that's the same case here. They're not fucking invisible. We get that it's not, you look like a statue. You're not a statue, so you better fucking do something. That's how I feel. It's like, I don't got time for the back and forth. You're gonna do something, you're not gonna do something. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, and then I also have the Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So I definitely think that you have a lot on your plate. The Queen of Pentacles dips her hands in everything. She is the real Midas touch, you know what I'm saying? And it's almost like, can I have some clarity with the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles? Okay, yeah, so I have the Hangman that just came out. It lets me know that the Hangman coming out with all the rest of these cards that are coming out lets me know that maybe the person who you're dealing with at the time is a little bit almost like starstruck in the sense of like what to do with you, and it puts you in a place where you have to literally always self-sacrifice yourself to create any type of vibration. And what I mean by vibration is you literally it's like you have to be the one that opens up to the other person, or be goofy first, or tell a joke, or to break the ice. And the other person, it's not that they don't know how to do it, it's just they don't care enough to do it. They just don't care enough to do it. And the Queen of Pentacles lets me know that you're into doing like a lot of things. Like you might have like a busy schedule, but it's like these last three cards. I didn't clarify the Nine of Pentacles yet, but with the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and it being clarified by the Hangman, you're doing what you have to do. You're literally like doing everything that you can to try to create and start over this new kingdom with the Three of Pentacles. You're trying to start over. You're trying to figure out what to do. There's a little bit of vines growing. The person sees that it's like they hope that you would have to rely on them and live in their lifestyle and just like, you know, literally just live in their lifestyle like that they've created, because that's just who they are. It's like this person here is like, man, if you only knew what I went through. And then you guys hit it off and like, oh, okay, maybe we can merge worlds. But you've already been doing so much and have your hands in so many things that it's you self-sacrificing every time to keep the connection going. But the person wants you. The person wants... It's like they hope that you got into this self-sacrifice mode and burned. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't know you were magical. They wanted you to burn, so you had to submit to their toxic ways. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's like you're finding like a new way. You're finding a new way to make yourself happy and to keep yourself going and be prosperous and successful. And let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. The World card. So perfect. So we have the World card and the Nine of Pentacles. Because you're pouring love and trying to figure out what makes you happy and giving like that self-love to yourself, the universe is giving you another opportunity. I don't know why I see a kiwi in here. Maybe you're going to go on vacation and like see somebody. Let me see. Let me get some more messages. Please clarify the World card. Dang, look what came out, y'all. The Ace of Pentacles. Because you're moving on from the situation, the universe is going to gift you from being the Nine of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles by adding that extra pentacle. And this is literally like a vortex being sucked into a whole different world of abundance, you know. Because even still here, she still lives in a hut. I don't know if you guys can see that, but she still lives like in a hut. She's not in a palace yet. but it's like you're being sucked and given like, it's like going into, what is that called? What's that thing? A portal? It's like being sucked into like a money, wealth, success portal. And like you see what's on the other side. This is the kingdom that you're being sucked into. Like, oh my God. I love it. Yes, I was going to do some clarity with like these cards as well because it's a little bit more simple. But I feel like a lot of people have been in the Eight of Swords energy of like having their hands tied, not really knowing like what to do. Like you're getting gifts. Not like, it could be literally gifts, but you're getting like blessings and you're completing your goals, and there's tasks that are making you feel like fulfilled, but you still feel like, where do I go from here? And a lot of that has to do with what's happening in the world right now. But just keep being diligent and keep working on yourself. I know a lot of people are sad right now, so try to just do things that are going to make you happy and not expect happiness from other people, because when you feel like this, the other person or somebody else or whoever you're trying to contact could possibly feel the same way you do. And that doesn't mean don't be a burden, but it just means like, you know, if you're able to connect with them and find some peace in that, hopefully you can give them the same type of peace that you're wanting as well. And if not, you know, like some people are stronger friends, so go to your stronger friends in the time and ask them what to do. And don't wait for an outside force, because I feel a lot with my friends, I tell them what to do and then they'll wait for an outside force to tell them, or a person who's not me to tell them. And you know, then they do it, but it's just like they could have reaped a bigger reward if they would have just listened to me in the first. But I'm just, you know, whatever. You're here, there. So let's get some advice on how you can use this new moon's energy to really like, you know, get like happier vibes, because I feel like a lot of people are down right now because they feel like they didn't make like the right decision. I'm like, I literally thought I went through all these cards and they were like face up. I just saw one that wasn't. Okay, but yeah, let's get some advice. Okay, what's the advice? I'm going to be pulling 6 cards. If no cards come out the first time, I'm just going to pull them from the deck. Okay, 1, 2. Any advice? Okay, the first 2 cards are going to be the 5 of Pentacles, or the 4, I mean, sorry, the 7 of Swords, I'm sorry. The next is going to be the Ace of Wands. I'm going to be pulling 6. Any advice? The Lovers. Also, the Hanged Man. Any advice? The 2 of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles. So immediately I see here with the advice, with the 10 of Swords at the bottom, that there are going to be some people that are going to betray you. But it's not really your choice to... I feel like I had this before. I feel like I pulled these cards in the past reading. My advice is there's going to be people... It's like they're gonna do things like talk behind your back and make things harder for you, because they are obviously in a bad place and they're not able to help you, and they think negatively about themselves. So stop looking to people who think negatively about themselves. Someone that you're connecting with. Okay, so the advice here is pay attention. There's someone that makes you feel a little bit more like whole. It's like someone that you kind of like count on, and this could be a friend. Or someone that you just like kind of connect with. It's like someone is you just have like a connection with. They just do like little underlying like sneaky things that are not in your best judgment. And so when Spirit, and I do have the Lovers card here, but this could be anybody, because you can love your friends. I don't always think it's a love connection, but this person lusts after... it's almost like their vibration. It's like they fake their vibration. Okay, if you don't know how to read people's energy, it's like this person fakes the vibration of being like a good person, but they're being manipulated because they have a low vibration. They just do good things. It's like, how do I put it? Oh my God. Other people can't see that they're a bad person, but you can see the negative qualities, and they've probably hurt you in the past. So when the universe gives you the opportunity to hand them that motherfucking stick and hand them their asses because they're doing like some manipulative, it's just like they put you in situations, and they set you up in situations so you can't defend yourself, because then you would sound stupid. But it's just like they try to make you sound stupid so you can't like be right. But it's not, it's like it's them, because obviously they're the ones that said it, but their vibrations are so low that it's people who they're around, that's how they act too. So they think that that type of behavior is acceptable. And that's going to give you like whatever this situation that happens where you're just like, all right, that was rude as fuck, or all right, like you don't really care about me. It's just going to be an extra like click. It's going to be like a immediately like switch of a flick. I'm like, switch of a flick. Switch of a flip. You're going to switch the flip. There's going to be some type of switch that flips. And you're going to be enlightened. Like, he's not really even happy, you know? It's just like, oh, damn, like this person, he was a clown. Have you guys seen that meme? Or Chucky off of like, he's like, it's a clown. He's a clown. He's not even like really happy, you know, that he found out this information, but you're still hanging in there, and you're finding a new way to look at situations and to handle situations. And that's very mature of you. It seems like the other person was very immature. And then you're starting over. Like I said, you're working on the things that are tangible. You're working on the things that make you happy. And you are going to have to start over. But would you rather start over with someone who keeps knocking your like blocks down? Or start over by yourself, where you know when you come back home, it's going to be how you left it? So that's the messages for today. I'm going to pull a dark mirror from my oracle deck, and this is going to let us know what you're not seeing and probably the time. So this is telling us what you're not seeing, and then also I don't have to shuffle these because they're all going to be upright. This tells me what you're not seeing. It's just like some people are like love blind. I'm love blind sometimes. When I like somebody, I always try to see the potential or good in somebody, knowing that they're also playing me. Like I don't even want to share, but what is the collective not seeing in this connection? What is the collective not seeing? What is the collective not seeing in this connection? I'm like, y'all seeing everything, huh? Because ain't no cards coming out. Okay. So, obsession. Low-key, I knew this was going to come out, because it's like you only overlook red flags when you really like the person. And so, if you really like something, let it go. It'll come back to you. Angel of anger and chains, that's also at the bottom. So it's like you feel infuriated that this person acts the way that they do. And it's like, is this me? Am I really obsessing? Sorry, I'll put it this way. It's like, am I really obsessing like over this person like this? Like it frustrates you. It makes you angry. And look, this is also like a new moon. So within the next month, you're going to probably be obsessing over this person. For the women, literally you could be like on your period or going through some type of hormone imbalance is what I'm hearing. So really pay attention to like your health, and really focus on, even though you're focusing on your business and things that make you happy, focus on your health as well. Like eating a little bit of like healthy here and there isn't always going to cut it. You're going to have to do something that's like outside the box, maybe like go to like an acupuncturist, or come get a spiritual healing and cleansing with your girl. But I just wanted to give you guys that message today, and I hope it gave you some clarity. You're not alone in feeling like this, and I just wanted to let you know that it always gets easier. You just have to cut ties with things that we feel like, you know, are supposed to be forever. Things aren't forever. Life isn't forever. So, you know, just let the emotions come and go. Let the experiences come and go. Let the people come and go. Like, the things that you like are also going to have to end at some point too. So don't try to focus so much on like what could be the happiness, because when you get the happiness, you're not going to experience it is how you want to, and save up that energy for a rainy day. So I love you guys, and I hope you like my reading. If you guys want a personal reading, just go ahead and read down in the description box. You can message me on Instagram at Not Your Average Coco. And until next time, bye.